مرحبا بكم في Math Academy for All. The goal of this video to explain rounding rules. There is two strategies to explain rounding rules: midpoint strategy and place value strategy. In this video, we're going to explain the place value strategy. There is 5-digit poor and there is 5-digit rich. The poor digit is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and the rich digit 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And this sign here is not equal sign, and we're going to use it in this lesson. This is mean approximate. This approximately means almost equal to. This is not equal sign. Round the number to the nearest 10. This is a 10 digit. I look for the number before the 2 here, the 10 digit, is poor or rich. 3 is poor. Means I'm not going to add nothing. If it's rich, I add 1 to the 2. Means this is poor, I'm not going to add nothing. I write it as it is, 2. And the number left of 2 is 4. And any number in front of 2, I write 0. Here, this is 4. The number in front of the 4 rich. Means I add 1 to the 4, became 5. And I drop this 5. And I switch 9, I make it 0. Any number in front of the 4 became 0. This is a 9 digit. 5, this rich number. 5 or more means this is rich. I add 1 to the 9, became 10. Means I write 0. And I carry 1, I add 1 to the 4. And any number in front of the 9, I turn it to 0. This is 3 digit and this is 3 digit. Means the 49 became 50. This is a 10 digit here. The number in front of the 8 is 7, is rich. I add 1 to the 8, became 9. And I drop the 2, I drop the 1. And this 7 became 0. Any numbers in front of the 8, I turn it to 0. Round the number to the nearest 100. This is 100 place. This is the 10 place. This is 100 place this time. Okay. I look for the number in front of the 8. Is rich or poor? Rich, I add 1 here. Became 9. And all the digit in front of the 8, I turn into 0. 0, 0. Okay. This means approximately. Okay. This is a 100 digit. 1 is poor. Means I'm not going to add nothing. I write 4 as it is, and this 2 digit I turn into 2 zeros. Here, this is a 100 digit. 9 is rich. I add 1 here. This became 4, and I drop this 4. And the 2 digit in front of the 3 became 2 zeros. This is a 100 digit. 5 is rich. I add 1 to the 9, became 10. I write 0 and I carry 1, I add it to the 1, became 2. And in front of the 9, 2 digit, I make it 2 zeros. Like the 19 became 20 here. Round the number to the nearest 1000. This is the 1000 place. The number in front of the 1000 poor means I'm not going to add nothing to the 8. I write 8 as it is. And this 3 digit became 3 zeros. 1, 2, 3. Okay. This is the 1000 place. 9 is rich. I add 1 to the 9, became 10. And in front of this 9, 3 digit. I write 3 zeros. This is 4 digit, and now this became 5 because 9 became 10. Okay. Sometimes it stays the same number of digits. Sometimes not. This is 4 digit, this is 5 digit. 1000 place here. 1 is poor. I'm not going to add nothing to the 5. 5 stays the same, and any number to the left is the same, and this is 3 digit became 3 zeros. 1, 2, 3. This is 1,000 place. 5 is rich. I add 1 to the 8 became 9. I drop the 6, and all these 3 digit became zeros. 1, 2, 3. Round to the nearest 10,000. This is 1,000, this is 10,000. 7 is rich. I add 1 here, became 4. You have 4 digits in front of the 3. 4. 1 and 3. 4. Became 4 zeros. This is the 10,000 place. 8 is rich. I add 1 here. Became 6. This 4 digit became 4 zeros. This is 1,000. This is 10,000. 4 is poor. And 2 stays the same. And this 4 digit, I write 4 zeros. This is the 10,000 here. 5 is rich. I add 1 here. This 4 became 5. And in front of the 4, 4 digit, and 4 zeros. Round the number to the nearest 100,000. 100,000. This is 1,000, 10,000, 100. This is 100. The number in front of the 4, 4 is poor. I'm not going to add nothing. This is 4. And there is 5 digit. I drop it 5 zeros. Okay. If you look for this one here, this is the 100,000 here. 4. This is rich. I add 1 here, became 5. And in front of the 4, 5 digit became 5 zeros. Okay. The next one here. This is 100,000 here. 7 is rich. I add 1 here. This became 7. And this is 5 digit became 5 zeros. This is 1,000, 10,000, 100,000. This is 7 here. The 100,000 place. Okay, because this is million here. This is 700,000. 8 is rich. I add 1 to the 8. To the 7 became 8. And I drop this age 12 here. Okay. 5 digit in front of the 7 means I drop those 5 zeros. Round the number to the nearest million. This is 1,000. This is million here. The number in front of the million here, 3, is poor. I'm not going to add nothing. And this 6 digit in front of the 5, I turn into zeros. Here, this is the 0 is the million here. 8 is rich. I add 1 to the 0, became 1. I drop the 2. And there is 6 digit in front of the 0, make it. This is 1 here. And 6 digit in front of the 0, turn into zeros. This one, the million is here. 9 is rich. I add 1 to the 5, became 6. And this is 3, and this is 1. And all the digit in front of the 5, I turn into 0, 6 zeros. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Here, 1, 10th, 1,000, million. Million place here, 3. 0 is poor. And 3 stays the same. 5, 4, 2. And this is 6 zeros. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Come on. Thank you for watching. I hope you found this video helpful. Please, if you have any question, write it in the comment below.